Tell me, O Muse, of the many heroes from many places who wandered the many ways of the sacked, sacred city of Arden.
Okay, it is the 13th expedition of the Arden Vulgaris campaign. It is the 25th of Deuterios, 2993. How's everyone doing? Let's go down the horn and see who we're playing.
I'm Ed. I'm playing another new character because my last new character died. I'm playing level 1 halfling, Kondak, Grass Spirit.
What's your class?
Oh, Thief. Sorry.
Burglar.
Yeah.
I'm Memento Mori. I'm playing a new fighter since the Attilas has fallen. I'm playing Argo the Dwarf, a clanless dwarf exile that has come to Ardenville to find comrades and glory.
Very cool.
And I'm MK, returning with Runar, the Wiskin Witch. That's the class I am. Yeah. Confused by all these new people. I haven't heard from my friends in a few days. I'm sure they're just finding lots of lovely loot somewhere.
And I'm Caius Calvis, or I'm Varen, playing Caius Calvis, going back to a character who is born better as opposed to all of those other ones who died yesterday who clearly were not.
And what's Caius's class, by the way?
Caius is a 2nd level bard.
Very nice.
Ooh, we 2nd level, nice.
All right. We will have 2 retainers joining us. Can we go? Someone want to volunteer to go over who they are?
Yeah, sure. We've got Estin, an elf wizard, and we've got returning Rassalef, a Capitalite townsfolk, who went with us into the rainforest, the mushroom forest before, and has turned up again for more adventures.
Yes, awesome. Okay. On the 25th of Deuterios, it is again a drizzly, mostly cloudy, gray day. It has been like this for like the last 5 days or so, according to my notes. So you begin to wonder whether or not the sun exists.
How I feel every winter.
Estelle at the Broken Head Inn has begun to sell vitamin D supplements at, at exorbitant rates. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what are we doing today? Where are we going?
We want to journey back to the short stairs. I guess from Gusterwick, and because I don't really know how we explain how our characters know this, but I guess word got back that there's caves, or at least a cave at the base of the short stairs. That there seems to be some kind of beast folk that don't seem to be the same as the beastmen that are kind of further up on the long stairs. And the theory is that maybe these are the goatmen that are rumored to have been what a missing priestess was investigating before she went missing. And there's like a 5,000 gold piece bounty on her. So on finding her and returning her. So I like the sound of that. Don't know if it was stipulated.
I think it's alive, but
Probably alive. Maybe she's an evil priestess.
it could be, actually. I don't think she is.
No, she's a priestess. She's a canoness of Mitra, which is basically as lawful good as it gets.
Right. Yeah. I'm guessing. I'm guessing rescue.
Yeah.
Who knows what happens? Maybe we fear for our lives and she falls.
Yeah, I think. No, yeah, let's figure it out. Okay, so we're gonna go through the short stairs, right? So we're leaving Gosterwick.
Mhm. Yeah, it looks like by the look of it, we're not actually going up. We're just going along the short stairs to the cave under them.
Cool. Okay. I'm just rolling for time passes as you go through again what's called like the hedge is probably what it's called locally. It's a set of thorny brambles, kind of rough, going. It extends sort of from the base of these cliffs down south. It's boy, good luck getting through that stuff. You know, it's a bunch of just old gnarly thorns and things of the like. What's the marching order?
I mean, Kondak doesn't mind leading the way because he's a kind of thief, and I guess want to check for traps and that sort of thing as we go.
Mm-hmm.
I can be behind, like second in line.
Yeah, I don't really care where I'm at. I just need to. I don't have any ranged combat, so I'll have to run up if something happens.
Okay. Caius will cover our rear then.
Wait, are you out of thrown daggers? You got him back from that centipede. Are you really out of daggers?
That was
Runar?
That was Elion.
Oh, that
Oh, it was Alien. Oh, rip. I'm sorry. That's a fresh wound. I'm sorry. Okay.
I keep meaning to teach myself other weapons because I only have daggers and staff.
Yeah.
But there's so many better alternatives for downtime.
It is an investment. Okay. Well, time passes. You guys go through these brambles. I will say that Kondak, you do identify like last session. There was a set of snares, not designed for like people-sized snares, but for capturing game in here. Not necessarily the most complex traps you've ever seen. However, I would also point out that there is definitely signs of a recent engagement. There's a lot of blood. So you find a small severed lizard tail. The lizard tail is maybe like the size of your wrist, or maybe like even maybe a slightly thicker than the diameter of standard hemp rope.
Okay.
Blood, spent arrows.
Do the arrows are they well made?
No, but the arrows are all covered in brambles. Like the shafts themselves have brambles all over them. Much like the flora of the area you're in.
So it's like someone made these arrows from, the local foliage or whatever.
That's your assumption. I didn't say that.
Are there any bodies that look like they fell from a great height nearby?
No, those bodies are weirdly gone. I will say also, as then maybe time passes after this, right? The next point is that you definitely smell the smoke of fire. You smell the smell of grease, cooking smells. And then lastly, what I'll say is, as you are approaching the foot of the stairs, around the area of a crack or a crevice of these short stairs, you see there are these misshapen goat warrior folks on guard, and you can definitely say that the smoke smell is emanating from this cave.
So they're guarding the cave. Is that the?
Yeah. Each of them is eating. They're like on watch, but like they're eating on duty. They're eating some kind of cooked meat.
And when you say goat
using-
men, do they have the heads of goats?
They have the heads. They have the heads of goats. They have the legs of goats. They have the torsos of men. But their bodies are also covered in warts, and like one of their arms is like covered in the same fur as like the rest of their goat head would be.
How are they
Each
armed?
of them carries simple spears. Very fire sharp, hardened wooden spears. You can see that some of the yeah, not even the bramble stuff. But it's fire hardened, very sharp. They also carry stone, like I guess like an eating not napping, because that's with stone, but what do you call it for like just a carving and stuff, like obsidian, but not obsidian, something's
Like
adjacent.
whittle
Yeah,
stone.
for
Flint or something? Yeah.
something you would use for scraping meat off a bone, right?
Mhm.
Because they're literally sitting there like doing that, just like eating a haunch of something.
Did they have their weird square goat eyes?
Bruh. Yo, absolutely, they got the weird square goat eyes, but they got human teeth,
Ugh.
and they're going.
So how's the genealogy of hybridization work? Like, would it be possible that you had a goat body and a human head and legs on any of these?
Sounds like
Reverse goat, man.
man goat. It would depend. So that sounds like a really good topic of
My intro question to them.
might be mayhaps there is a book about it. No, you don't know.
You guys wanna do the old "Hey, we're here for the barbecue" shtick? I'm sure we can find some berries and herbs and stuff. Say we brought these.
I'm assuming you all are in the brambles when you spot them, giving you concealment at this point, and they can't see you, right? But let me know if that
Yeah.
changes. Let's say it's like double. Oh, excuse me. Let's assume it's about double near. So like to get to them. So you would have to step out to shoot at near, right? So effectively, or like double move to get to melee, but then you couldn't attack.
Is the sound of the waterfall dominant here, or are we further away?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you wouldn't hear them braying in their language. You would just hear the waterfall.
Okay, so that kind of, we might have a opportunity to just jump these guys.
Yeah.
How many are we talking though? How many of them are there?
They have 2 guards on duty.
It's just 2 guys, okay. And neither of them are wearing armor, right? They're not armored.
No, and you can't hear what's inside this cave, right? All you know is that there is a cook fire going on. Well, I would say it's a pretty tremendous cook fire. Like, it's not a campfire. Sorry, so perhaps I should say it's a kitchen smell, like based on the volume of smoke that you're seeing, right?
Maybe they're sacrificing the priestess.
More than 6. Yeah,
as
I
a
would say
coronation present for their new king or something.
more than 6, less than 600. In terms of a
Oh my god.
analytical range.
If I'm gonna be perfectly frank, I have not found much value in negotiating with the denizens of Ardenville.
What do you mean? Didn't you get like a fancy ruby eye?
Yes, hostages taken off of murder. Do it or
And
die
Negotiation by
seems
weapon
to be.
point.
And that,
Do it or
and that
die seems
robot-
to be the order of the day.
And that robot didn't attack us because we asked if they were Kerbold Khan. They're like, "What? Why do you know this name?"
You've also not been attacked just straight up out of pity. So like, yeah, it's an interesting mix.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the olive of the reaction salad.
Like, I
Yeah, but-
honestly think like ambushing them could be fine, but if there's like 30 people in there, like they're at a military training exercise or something, like that could be bad.
Yeah, and I guess if there's no sound, or if it's it's hard for them to maybe call alarm, we could always just try and talk to them, and then if it goes south, just try and drop them. In it'd come down to initiative, I guess. Maybe they'd flee inside. We don't really have anything to like hamper their movement.
no, I
Right.
mean, the wizard could try and charm one of them.
I
I'm
would-
pretty charismatic, so I could also lead the negotiation.
While you are analyzing, the situation will change a little bit. Emerging from the cave is a naked rat person. Obviously female based on the number of mammaries and small little ratlings dangling from them. And they're carrying a big old basket of bones. They're going over to the steamy pool and throwing them in.
She's just carrying the ratlings on her.
Yeah, like they're like yeah, basically like a possum. Like they're extremely young. So you imagine their clothing setup is almost like papooses to carry.
I can totally imagine that and wish I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
She wipes sweat off her brow as and splashes her face a little bit at the pool before grabbing the basket.
This has the vibes of some sort of ceremony or tribal gathering or something. I think maybe be ready to launch a javelin, but we should probably approach to just talk to him.
I think we should try and negotiate and hope
Yeah.
the 6 of us present enough of a force that they'll take us seriously. If not, we'll have to be retreat. But I just, without more information, I don't want to be just randomly killing these people and then suddenly there's another faction wants us dead. 60 goat men come boiling out. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your
All
alignment?
right.
I guess I'm fine with blindlessly murdering people, but
I mean, I'm neutral, so you know.
Yeah, I'm neutral.
Well, that's the way you want to play it. Let's play it.
Yeah, I'll just be ready to jump them if it's looking like they're not gonna be friendly.
So what does making contact look like?
maybe. Well, I guess if it's double near, leaving 2 people back in the brambles probably wouldn't be a great idea, because it would take them a while to come catch up to us.
I mean, that's 1 turn of movement.
Yeah, and if they got range and it breaks out into combat, then that might not be so bad. Like if they could just emerge and then attack.
Yeah, I'm worried
Like
about
like
the
at
impression.
double near, Caius can take 1 step forward and then just huck an axe.
True, yeah. I am a bit worried that if we send like just 2 people to talk to him, and then we're like, oh, by the way, thanks for inviting us. Here's 5 more people. Yeah. But whatever, we'll go. I'll go up and talk to him. Who wants to come with? I guess Razalith probably won't immediately come with. She'll stay back in the bramble.
Yeah, I'll come along just to present a little bit of muscle, I suppose.
Maybe Estin the wizard should go along as well because he could potentially charm someone if things go south.
True, yeah.
And maybe then contact
And
Raslif
maybe
and
one of those
Caius.
languages translates to goatman.
Yeah, as well. She can speak different languages.
Okay.
Is actually she? Sure. Yeah, maybe so. The 3 of them, maybe contact Caius and Raslif hang back because Condact's got a crossbow. He might have to pick someone off.
You might even be able to do a
Alright.
sneak attack.
I might be able to. Yeah, might be able to backstab or something. I don't
Sweet.
know if that's feasible, but let's try that.
So I
Sounds
guess
good.
the 3 of us walk out of the bramble. We have our weapons and everything, but we're not wielding them. They're just kind of in our scabbards and stuff on us.
Yeah.
So they can clearly see us approaching.
Yeah, they clearly see you approaching. They assume a defensive posture. One will go inside the cave, and you can see that they're hitting something, and you know, but you can't hear anything again because of the waterfall. And the other one is clearly like ready to go, spear.
Just put my hands
Threatening.
up and be like, parlay, no violence. We're just looking for directions.
Give me a charisma test to intuit what you're doing to them. Because they can't hear parlay, but obviously your hands are out and stuff like that. They can assume something.
Ooh, it's a crit.
Okay.
They're starstruck and come out for my autograph.
That's very good. Let's just see what the reaction roll is. Yeah, okay, it's over the charts. Okay. They're willing to talk to you. Yeah. They will diffuse the situation. They will stop being so defensive. They'll go over and grab the guy you're making contact with, the goat guy. He'll lurch over to his comrade, tell him to stop banging, and you see that there's some sort of exchange of communication. They go inside the cave, and already like a couple other goat men starts staggering out of this cave, all unique and disheveled and gross in demeanor and appearance. But they also were like kind of holding spears, but now they're kind of like, and they're looking over at you. They're scratching their billy goat beards.
Okay.
I would say that if you want 3 of us who've hung back to come out of the bushes or anything, give us some sort of sign. Robin.
One with a hoof hand beckons you forward.
So we walk up closer, greet them, be like, "Hey, we were coming over to investigate some other caves. Our friends went missing recently. Trying to find them, and then we smelled
You talk too
delicious
fast.
food.
You talk too fast.
Food smell good. Friends missing. Cave where?
No friend here.
Food inside. Good.
They look at each other and they don't know how to answer. We know share. You not us. No share.
Can be friend. We share you. And I don't know. Does somebody have any?
Yeah, they point. They paint. They. What weapons do you have on you?
I have a dagger. My
Dagger.
pocket.
Does anyone have any sort of like fine crafted metal gear, like would be exposed? Grappling
I guess I'm
hooks,
wearing
crowbars, like anything that would be like like finished metalwork type tools,
Oh,
weapons, that kind of stuff.
I'm wearing
I've
chain
got-
mail, and my dagger is a +2.
Oh yeah, they would love your dagger.
My dagger's in its sheath.
They
don't
wouldn't
look.
see, but yeah, never mind.
I've got a crowbar and maybe even like iron spikes.
Yeah.
Like I'm wondering they might be kind of bedazzled by very simple things. Maybe I could take out like the crowbar and hold it in both hands in front.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think you're smart enough to assume that what you're doing would suggest this is an offering to them. Is that what you're intending?
Yeah.
Like you're giving this with no equivalent
I'm
trade
trying
other than
Yeah, I'm trying to get them to open up
the gift.
a bit.
Yeah. One of the 4 here now will accept your crowbar and look at it. They'll hit on the ground. They'll bite it to make sure it's real.
I'll just say, friend, and
Friend.
kind of nod.
No. They look at you and they hawk a big old spit, like all of them spit at the same time, like not synchronously, but they all no friend, but okay, but good. Like they accept the bit of trade. They will bring out some. They'll make the communication, and I'll just tell you that they're gonna bring out some food from you. They're not letting you inside the cave. You're gonna talk out here.
Okay. Can we?
You scare us. You scare. No inside.
Have we seen got a better estimate of the numbers as they've been like coming and going, and like came to see what the
Yeah,
promotion
you
was
can.
and everything?
You can get a glance inside, and you can see the several lights of cook fires, and in fact, it's almost like more shadow than light down there. There's so many people inside this large cave. There's got to be at least 20, but that includes women and children. I don't know, unless do you only count combatants when you analyze something? Is that something your brain does, or do you is everything a combatant to you, or
I'd say I would probably go for the just to count the combatants.
yeah?
Like if I'm doing a risk assessment, it's of who do we have to fight, not like if I blow this
Yeah.
up, what's the collateral damage?
Okay, sure. This place has about, I mean, you're eyeballing it, probably a dozen guys, and of those dozen, there's probably like 3 or 4 that would really fuck you up. But you don't really know. You're sure their leader is pretty good, without seeing who that is. But you just recognize that some like this type of culture would obviously recognize force, or like strong leadership and rulership, so they will no doubt be putting down rivals and things like that, so there would be proficient. Well.
So they bring the food out. I guess we sit down to start.
Yeah, they bring you a variety of different types of ribs, small little baby ones that are
Like
I mean,
halfling rib?
next to the ribs there are things that look like ribs, but you probably don't pick at those, and they say tail.
Is this lizard tail? Is this
Yeah,
lizard?
lizard tail. Yeah, lizard tail. Fresh caught. Good fight.
Question then be like lizard, no friend, and just
No.
eat it.
No. Lizard friend beastman. No.
Halfling friend? Question mark.
Half small
Small man. Friend.
small man looking at it. Like, is contact visible?
I think contact's staying in the. I don't want to upset.
Yeah.
I don't want to upset the delicate balance
The
of
vibe.
this
Yeah,
negotiation
you
by
don't-
suddenly appearing.
Yeah. It's true. That would
Contact jumps out of the bushes. Halfling friend.
immediate break of engage hostilities. Yeah. No. Halfling. Halfling. Halfling.
Small man.
Small man.
Small man. Mean friend.
Small man.
Not
small man.
Not dwarf.
Small man. They're like, yeah, small man's. Like they don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, small man,
Be like
not friend, good. Like they're not.
just like
You small man,
not friend.
not friend. Okay. Shields. Oh, shields. Of course, like they're dumb. Like shield, blue shield,
Oh,
blue. Girl.
Oh, that's the Arden blue people, the cops, right?
Yeah.
You're like, no, not friends.
Huh,
Well,
not friend.
maybe-
Not
maybe.
friend. Not friend.
Those
Not
guys.
friend. Not friend. Like that ain't not friend too. Not friend. Hey, lizard, and they give you a little like cheer.
Toasted lizard, toasted.
Yeah. They eat it. They crunch on the bone, and they suck the marrow out of it too.
How big are these ribs? Like the lizard ribs?
They're like small, like spare ribs.
All right.
You would be disappointed if you got these at a Chinese restaurant. They're very thin.
They're
But
not the sort of size of a
they're-
large human fighter.
no. They also give you a variety of grilled mushrooms.
Nice. Estin wants to
Yeah.
ask. I mean, this is a bit of a stretch. 'Cause
And
I don't really have
fruits.
friends, but
Yeah.
our friends went up and points at the stair, but they didn't come down. Have you seen them?
No.
A dwarf,
Mm.
big
Mm.
man with a spear.
They point crowbar. Food. Gimme.
Okay, I'm going to take some rations out of my pocket and say,
Oh.
are they interested in the rations?
No, they hawk their spits, which is now all kind of like meaty and greasy, out, and they go, "Bah, no food. Crowbar."
Good.
Or they say crowbar, but they hold the crowbar and like, food. Gimme.
No, they want more stuff.
They want more stuff. Yeah, if you want information, you're gonna have to. It's a pay to play situation here.
Give them some
What?
caltrops. I mean, those are crafted metal. I think that's interesting.
They think they're toys for children.
Yeah.
No toy. No toy.
I'm going to give them some.
Look, hold
I'm
on.
gonna give some-
Sorry, I will suggest. Do you explain caltrops to them when you suggest that these are?
Yeah, I can. So
Or
I see they're confused.
herd
with
horses.
toy. It's like
Oh.
no toy, and I
Horse trap.
describe running
Yeah.
through people chase, throw caltrop behind,
Oh.
and second person step, hurt foot, fall.
And they're all like just getting the grease out of their billy goat chins, and they're like they can imagine the practical applications as you explain it to him. Not toy, trapped. Good. And yeah, okay. What was the question that you asked them earlier? They remember, but I don't.
Basically, did they see our friends going up the short stair, and do they know what happened to them?
You're a friend. Mm-hmm. Snake?
Big man.
Snake man?
Our friends? A big man with spear? Dwarf? Who else in that party? Creepy
Scary.
wizard guy?
Like the guy. The other one, another one of the four will talk to the guy that you're talking to, and will be like, no, scary spear. Like, oh,
Scary spear.
yeah,
Nice
scary
typing.
spear. Go on, yeah. Lizards take. Lizards take all.
Do
No.
you know where they would
no.
have taken it? Do you know where the lizards are?
Home. Lizard men fight snake men in home.
Lizard men fight snake men in home.
Weapons against snake man. Lizard man fight snake man.
So they take the spear to fight the snake man.
Yes. What do you like? How you say? Gatherer. Trap. Gatherer.
Equipment, gear.
Yeah. And they grab if you allow them, they will grab one of your packs or something on the ground and be like, gatherer, like sack, and he makes this what do you call it? The gesture. What's the name of it? It's not caricature. Charade. Charade.
Pantomime.
The pantomime. Yeah, it gives like the charade of like jumping into the backpack and be like, carry, up.
You carry
Oh,
up.
No,
is
no.
how they? Is this how the lizardmen get
Lizard up.
up?
Snake. No. And they're like, no. Listen, snake men.
Sets. Oh, shouldn't have said that.
Oh, all of the spits when you say the names.
They spit as well.
They ward that evil. Yeah, they absolutely ward that evil with their spit. One of the guards peels off and takes the caltrops and goes over and pees on them, signifying it's his.
Nice. So the snake men, they use something to go up, to take things up.
Yeah, and makes this charade again. The jumps over like to the backpack. Yeah.
Where on the? Can you point to where on the
cliff.
cliff it is?
Oh. Mm-mm. You're not sure if they don't know or they don't want to tell you.
Okay.
Which means, do you want to blindly suggest giving another gift, or, or they don't know? You can't tell at this point. So it'd be a leap of faith.
Did our friends go in the thing? Whatever it was?
Friend?
Did they go up?
No. Lizard men no gather. Lizard men crawl. Lizard men.
Snake men gather.
Snake men. Lizard men crawl. Snake men hop. Like, he's like,
Okay.
Get it now?
Okay.
Yeah.
So as an aside, so the cults of Set have some way of getting
blue
people up this cliff.
blur shield. Not friend. You not friend. Blue shield.
Blue shield, not friend.
We
You-
hate Blue Shield.
Hate.
Enemy.
They will bring out because they realize like they're getting somewhere with you, but they're not fully explaining what they want. So like 1 second, they one of them goes inside and grabs a spear, and on the spear is the head of a lizard folk. You can tell by like the serpentine head, right, and the jaw, and it brings it out and says like, "Blue shield, you, not friend."
You want us to kill a Blue Shield?
Kill, yeah.
And if we do that, what would you do for us?
They're you kill.
You be friends? You come kill lizard men with us?
Friend? Ask Mogmek. And that's the first time you hear the name Mogmek.
Mogmek.
Yeah.
Who Mogmek?
Mogmek leader, chief.
They here now?
Yeah. The other one's like elbows. I'm like, no. Stop. Like they're like kind of knock it off a little bit, but they're like, let me cook. Like they're trying.
Let me cook. These guys are legit.
Yeah. Hang on. I got a good feeling about these guys. So, sorry, what was the question?
When we speak to Mogmek.
Mm-mm. No. Not right. Eating.
If we
Family.
kill Blue Shield, can we speak to Mogmek?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they point to their spear. They again with the lizard folk head stabbed to it. I believe they're suggesting to bring
The head of Wizard
Bring
Man.
proof.
yeah.
Yeah.
We probably have to prove ourselves a little bit, right? Like prove
Yeah.
ourselves, prove our
Yeah.
prowess for them to think we're kind of worth their
Yeah.
time.
I'm just thinking maybe we could convince them to come up the cliff with us. Maybe I don't know, or maybe talk to Mogmek, get some more. Maybe Mogmek is a bit more easy to understand.
Oh.
Knows a few more things. I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess what's our options?
Barking. Sorry. The term they would use for the other beastmen. I missaid. I think I called them beastmen as well, and that's not what they would say. They would refer to them as barking dogs, and they would say, "Barking dog friend."
No.
No,
Oh,
we
not
kill
friend.
Barking Dog. We kill.
Kill. Oh, yeah.
And I pull out the necklace, the 2 necklaces of baboon teeth that I
Yeah.
have to show them, and be like,
Oh, they want to
"Barking
snatch
men
it.
dead,"
They want to.
and,
They want to snatch it from you.
and pull it back. Be like,
Oh.
"My trophy, kill barking men."
They're like, okay, respect. Rib. Yeah.
The rib.
Yeah.
Be like,
I
"We
mean-
fierce warriors."
Ribs are okay. Like, but yeah, so they recognize you now, Runar, as the leader. Like they all kind of reorient themselves and look at you. Oh yeah. Nice. How many size of tribe? Strength.
What are we 6 right now?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Six friend.
6 friend.
3 here, 3 away.
6 friend. 6 away. Small.
But strong.
Strong. Many losses. Yes.
I mean, I guess Runar technically hasn't been with anybody when they've died, so.
They're implying that to get such an illustrious record must have, and you're at such a small band that it came at great sacrifice.
Be like, oh no, hold up the necklaces. Just
Yeah.
4 friends, 2 bando dead.
They laugh. They're like, you're bullshitting them. They don't spit. They're not cursing. But they're definitely like, you joke. You small. Sorry. Hopefully this isn't like a bad characterization.
I'm trying to think. It's maybe we could. I don't want to use my dagger for the competition though, but I kind of want to challenge them to like a throwing dagger contest or something, or like a wrestling match to show prowess.
Kai's got them gauntlets of might. Who wants to fucking arm wrestle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The two. Yeah. So hold on. What? Just quick cut over. What are the two lads in the woods? You're just like watching them like shoot the shit and laugh and on the shit. And you're like, ah, damn it! Like, what's going through your heads?
I'm like, Caius, how do you think it's going? Do you think they're getting through to them? I can't tell. Are they gonna get eaten? Like, is that one goat?
I think Runar, for possibly the second time I've seen him, has somehow found kinship with the ugliest denizens of this world possible. And knowing what he looks like, I think that seems right.
It's that 19 charisma.
Sorry. Yeah. Also,
Caius is just running his like hand along his bald head and just like keeps doing it somehow. I just wish he'd do it quicker.
I
guess to flex our prowess, be like, strong contest. You me.
Contest.
Game.
Strong game. You me. And I point to the spear, and then point to, I don't know, a target or a tree, 30, 40 meters away or something, and like motion javelin throwing.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. They're looking you over. I don't have your sheet open. What's your equipment list look like?
I don't have anything to throw. I have a chainmail, a dagger, a staff, a bunch of bottles, and a lantern and oil flask.
No, that's not what they're interested in. They're interested in figuring out what to wager. Contest.
I thought that the wager is our kinship and us building this to prove that they can trust us to hunt down lizard men in blue shields.
Cheap joke. Real steel. Real. They have an affinity for the material.
They crave that mineral.
Yeah,
So they're looking. Yeah, they
salt in their ration packs. Just be like, okay, 1 minute, and go to talk to the rest of the party. And be like,
no.
Look, I mean, the only thing I got's the chainmail and my dagger, and I can't get rid of that. Maybe you think we should call the others over, and I think we brought more spikes and some, I don't know, a grappling hook maybe.
Yeah, but what if they
Yeah,
want Caius's gauntlets? I assume he's wearing
I
them.
think maybe we try the spikes. That might be enough.
They'll wager.
Yeah.
They'll wager for spikes.
I'm wondering if we can like drip feed them, like just show a few of them. Maybe that's enough to.
They know you're holding out on them. They,
Damn.
so they're gonna
How do they know?
yeah. So they're first gonna offer you a bowl of fatty stew from inside, rather than these the thin ass barely meated ribs that you've been eating.
Delicious.
They're offering you actually like the good stuff that they're eating, rather than the scraps.
Yeah.
Is that a fair wager, or do you want something, or do you accept those terms, or do you want something different?
We want talk Megmok.
Magmok.
Magmok?
Magmok.
Mogmek.
Mokmek. Boy. He's like he does that like ooh, he's
see his
funny, man.
animation,
Funny.
And I also sweetened the deal by saying, "You like frog? Ribbit?
Wrong.
Ribbit?
Wrong. Not friend.
Like eat frog? Ribbit?"
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
watch this, and I wanna cast Cauldron, which can bring out a toad, and then give it to them.
Oh. So like you go to like the bowl of the soup and like you like pull, I imagine like you had to have water in it or something like that. Yeah, okay. And they pull the frog out of it and they're like, what in the oh.
Well, I think I actually
You
need
eat
to
first.
summon-
You eat frog.
I think I need to actually summon my Cauldron though to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, this.
Is he making fucking soup over there?
Maybe we need to
Yeah.
intervene, Caius. This is getting ridiculous.
I'm about to throw the hatchet at him at this point.
My knees are killing me in this bush.
Your knees are
It's like
killing you.
spiky.
You're 3.5 feet tall, man. I'm 6'3".
All right. They ask you to eat the frog first.
Okay, I mean it's not cooked, but whatever. And then I just rip the one of the legs off as the frog is
Okay.
alive, I guess,
Yeah.
and just kind of grit my teeth and eat it. I'm like, yum.
They
Give them the rest of the frog.
they're waiting for you to keel over dead.
I just keep flexing, be like strong. Yum.
Break off leg of frog. Eats it. Like, okay, whatever. Galatrax.
Cook it first.
Nah, he didn't want to
Yeah,
cook it. He just did what you did.
That's witches for you, man.
Yeah. Galatrax.
Runar.
Runar. Mokmek. Like they're the wager's accepted. We will have an accuracy contest of checking of spears and show warrior prowess. If this is right, he will put his life on the line, making the introduction to Mokmek for you.
You got any more of them luck tokens? Now that I've risking it all on this.
Nah, you can't. There's too late now. You're committed.
That was
You can't
anyway.
the handshake. Any modifiers after the handshake are that's inviolable. We're in it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's your dex like?
You're in God's hands now.
My dex is good. I just don't have a spear. So I'm hoping they lend me one for the contest.
Oh yeah. They will. You know what they will do? We rip the legs off the frog. They're just gonna dangle the frog off a branch, from like as far away as possible, and you got to hit the frog.
Okay. This opposing accuracy checks.
Yeah.
16.
Pretty good.
Gouttrex, and go down easy.
Oh.
Ah.
Two out of three.
They laugh. No mock Meg. No, you joke. You joke. We knew you joke. You weak. And
So
they give you a pat on the back. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. All right. You're lucky.
Be like, yes, you strong. I don't know what to do now. We should probably bring
No,
the
that's
rest
good.
of the guys
No.
up, but
Yeah. I mean, we can just say time passes and you all can decide what you want to do.
I mean, we found out some useful information here, right? I don't know if we want to tempt more violence. I mean, maybe it sounds like if we could kill a Azure shield, if we want to kill an Azure shield.
It's not.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
it's Azure shields. I think they're talking about when they talk about like blue scales. I think they're talking about actually the lizard
Oh,
men.
no, I
They're
thought
not talking about.
I thought they were saying blue shields. No.
Or they may have said blue shields, but I think the lizardmen have blue shields too.
They got
Okay.
steel shields. Maybe.
They
maybe
mentioned
the
They mentioned you want to use the caltrops against horses as well.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It sounds like these guys are the enemies of pretty much everybody because everybody fucking hates them for whatever reason. They're probably low man on the totem pole.
Right at the bottom of the cave.
Yeah.
But it's useful. I mean, we found out there seems to be the Setites have some way of getting people up the short stair.
And
Yeah.
it was like a backpack or a pulley system or something. Surely they're not
It sounds
actually
like they're-
carrying each other on their backs.
Well,
It's
sounds like
probably
they're just-
an elevator of some kind.
Yeah, it's like a pulley. They're pulling people up on a pulley or something. So that's useful information. And these are potential allies if we can in the future potentially, I suppose. But I don't think the 6 of us are going to take on 12 of them.
Guys just kind of gives you a look of like, you want to ally with Setites?
Well, these aren't Setites, are they? I mean, I don't think the Goatmen are Setites.
Oh, you're talking about the Goatmen.
Yeah. I'm saying the Goatmen are potential allies, but or they could at least, I don't know if they hate the Lizardmen. But
Be like, we go snake men? Question mark. I don't know. I don't know why I said it like that. I guess I was talking to the other people too.
That's fair. Again, it's like they don't speak Archon. Like clearly they are not used to speaking a lot of Archontian.
Yeah.
So forgive my impressions and characterizations of them.
Do they speak Sylvan? Probably not. That's like Fae and stuff, right? So, should we
They speak
try to climb
Draconic.
up the side and find the snake men place?
well, that's going back up into the Lizardmen territory, right, man? I think we're going to get killed going up there.
They'll let you go. Just to make things clear and expedite, you can pass by here. They won't harass you or anything like that.
I mean, I'm feeling like maybe we should go back to Gostwick and go up the long stairs and have a route around up there as a secondary thing. But
we don't want to see if we can find where Attilis and them died.
Well, I guess we don't know that they died, right? But I mean, we might think they've been taken up by the pulley, but it's a lot. It's quite tough. It's tough for us to do that. From a meta-player perspective, it's quite tough for us to like.
I mean, Caius's assumption is that if they didn't come back down, is that they're dead, because Caius doesn't assume that most things take prisoners around here.
Yeah, and they said that Lizardmen took Nightwing, so
you would.
Nightwing.
I want to push back on that assumption. Like literally, like one of the quests is that someone took prisoners, and you also do know that the Beastmen take prisoners.
Yeah, but didn't the Goatmen specifically say that like the Lizardmen don't take prisoners? Or am I misinterpreting something that they said about like the Lizardmen don't gather stuff up, like they don't?
But we also know there is another way up there.
Or maybe you're spot on.
We might assume they've gone up.
Yeah.
A different way.
But they also recognized Nightwing, whatever, and said the lizardmen took it.
They did say Lizardmen took it, yeah.
So that's a pretty big assumption that the party's dead.
As a player, playing Kondak, like I will go up the short stair if you guys want to, and risk these Lizardmen and fuck about
Yeah.
up there.
You have a second person account indicating something. That's not great.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, what's great in Arden Vol?
We've got established characters in this group like Runar, Caius. Do we want to get them killed? Because I feel like going up there again is going to end with us getting killed again.
Well, if we don't go up there, what would we do?
I think we should go back to Gostwick and then head up the long stair and check out some of these areas we've not looked at, like the guard post where the beastmen were at, the baboon caves. If there's anything behind the waterfall on that side.
Okay. Let's do it then.
All right. To be clear, you are all accepting at face value the account of Galtrax on what happened.
Well, no, but it's hard to separate out what we know has happened and what we've been told has happened.
Sure.
I mean, I believe them based purely on them saying Nightwind was taken.
Mhm.
Like, that's a pretty easy thing to verify, I guess. And it's not like any adventuring party would be carrying that they could just throw that around.
I'm just saying I'm controlling character. I don't mind if he gets killed, but I don't know if everyone are controlling characters, so they don't mind gets killed. That's just a stepping outside of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like, let's go up the short stair. Let's go up the short stair.
We all gotta die
That's fine,
sometime.
but
this Beastman entrance, that's the one we've been to previously with the
no, there was
door,
another. There was another little guard post that we didn't check out around there.
I didn't know that.
There might be other caves along the stair. Don't know. But
Mhm.
I don't really want to make
might-
the decision to go up this short stair and everyone gets killed because I've done that too much this
mean-
week. I've said,
Yeah.
let's do it here and everyone.
There's too much blood on your head.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be like the guy who made everyone go up the stair and dies. But
The guy, yeah.
I think in character, Contact would be like, yo, they've taken the spear. We don't know what's happened to our friends. Let's go up the stair and find what happened to our friends. We've got no idea what happened to them. If we think they're still alive, we should try and find them. But
yeah,
as a player, I don't want to be the one to make that decision. That's
where Caius is in character too. Of like, I'm pretty sure they're all fucking dead, but I want to find out what the hell happened. So A, we know what killed them, and B, I want to know where Nightwind is, because Caius knows what Nightwind. Caius was there when we got Nightwind. Is like, oh, that thing's fucking serious.
Yeah, and Runar would be like, we know it's lizard men, even though he hasn't fought them, and they took Nightwind, so.
Yeah. And the goats told us one very important piece of intelligence that the others did not have, which is that these fuckers can just climb the cliff.
That's true. Yeah.
So
we can be on more alert guard while we're traversing and stuff.
So we know that these guys can just fucking descend like death off the walls.
I'm willing to give it a crack. I mean, this is a brand new character. I like this character in theory. I would like them to survive, of course, and I kind of want to try and do something on the short stairs that isn't utter ruin. See if it's possible to come back alive from it.
I mean, even if we can't find the way up to Zetites, we can maybe try and get behind the waterfall, which we didn't get around to trying yesterday.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and I still feel like that maybe we
and potentially find the elevator entrance.
Yeah,
but it's all dependent on whether we get ambushed by these Lizardmen again. Because if we do, we've got no chance.
The bottom line is we know that the Lizardmen are serious business. If they show up, we know to get the fuck out, and we know what to look for.
Yeah. I mean, Contact can go invisible and walk back down the mountain.
Who's our best
Eh.
card? What's Ravalith got? She's a +1.
+1. I'm a +1.
We have
Eston's
+3 in the
+2.
party.
Yeah. Okay. So then, is that the plan? We're gonna head back up the short stair. Try to
Sounds
find
like
the
we're
elevator.
talking. It sounds like we're talking ourselves into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does sound
I
like it.
mean, you know,
All right.
knowledge of how nasty the lizardmen are aside, Caius wants to go up there.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like Caius needs to make a decision because Caius is a level 2
I know.
character.
And Runar wants to go up just because we now know there's another entrance, and I want to find it.
Anything from Memento?
I'm I'm happy to do it. I'm firmly in the camp of deferring to Varen and Runa since they've got more to lose, I guess. So if you guys are willing to do it, then follow along. And
Alright.
if you're thinking no, then I'm also happy to do that.
Well, good thing.
Yeah, and Caius would even say, like,
Okay. All right, and so it was. You begin to climb the set of the short stairs. You make it to the first 100-foot switchback before the mists and the rain and everything like that begins far too treacherous to continue on foot securely. You find signs of climbing gear, or as though like holes in the wall that Pittons would have been in there, but they're not there anymore.
They must
So-
have come this way. Yeah.
But you're looking at another, like, let's say, like 120, 150 foot switchback incline here, and it's mist, moss covered. You begin to take a couple steps, and you just slide down. It's like climbing a 18-degree grade cliff of ice. Like you're just not gonna. Good luck. Like think of like one of the steepest roads you've ever seen, and it's covered in slippery algae and stuff, and there's mist that you can barely see. Or like heavy fog where you can barely see, a couple feet ahead of you. A couple meters. So, what do you all do?
I think it's time to bust out spikes again. I've got 60 feet of rope as well.
Yeah, I got another 60 feet. I've surrendered my spikes to the goatman, so we're a little down a number in those.
I have spikes. It's okay.
A set of spikes and rope. I'm willing to adjudicate like we did this last time, where a set of spikes and rope, and you're willing to commit 3 turns of time of just kind of going up there slow and steady. Like almost like chain gang style of like one person going ahead, doing it while the rope continues, and everybody kind of just shuffles a little bit.
While also paying a lot of attention for anything coming from above us.
Yeah. This time there's no gray cloaked SWAT elves to give you omens. There's no no angels. I forgot we called them angels. No, it's quiet, or well, as quiet as being next to a freight train can be. Right, let me just see. Time passes. Okay.
Yeah, Caius probably
Um,
would take a minute to like.
Yeah.
Would take a minute to kind of like to like clap Argo on the shoulder, and just be like, "Worry not, lad. Keep your eyes up. We're gonna get out of here first sign of trouble, and you'll probably live." And is gonna try and give him a luck token.
Oh, yeah, try to inspire.
Yep, and that's what I need.
Just what you needed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Argo, you've got a luck token from an old mercenary captain hitting you on the back and being like, "Hey, you're probably not gonna die."
Beautiful. I think a dwarf would appreciate that kind of pseudo gallows humor.
Yeah.
And you just give like a a laugh back.
All right. Who's on point of this setting up the batons and all that kind of stuff and moving up the group?
I mean, I've got the spikes. I'm good at climbing, so I guess it would be me.
Okay.
Con-
Can you make an awareness test for me, please?
oh God. Double check this.
So wisdom, passive intelligence.
5.
Oh, here we go.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Time passes as we montage your way up this part of the cliff face. The good news is that the part after this, you're at one of those like flat bases before it goes up again. So you can all kind of imagine yourselves as somewhere around this. I don't know. I just drew black on a black and white drawing. That was stupid. Apologies. Yeah, green. Something like, around that area where before the switchback vector goes towards the falls again. The good news is actually towards this fall is strangely like kind of protected from just the natural flow of this water here. And you can see that it's been, all the algae and stuff has been moved away. The steps are very clear. You can see signs from like pack animals and stuff like that. Like they're super worn going up here. So no tests are required to, or any like extra gear needs to be spent to climb this step, this part of the cliffs. Now, unlike this picture, again, it is a drizzly, cloudy, it's foggy, misty kind of just day. So your visibility is going to be hindered looking around for stuff. But you definitely see signs of bones, and you still smell the smell of death and things around.
Looking at Kondak, like kind of trying to look up as much as he can. Can he see any? I mean, he suspects there's some sort of pulley. From what the goatman said, there's some sort of pulley system, or can he see any evidence of ropes on the cliff face or anything like that?
Yeah.
I
No,
would also be looking for that on the way up.
there are no signs of any sort of baskets, elevators, bags, any kind of pulley system described below. However, you do see the heads of several snake people before they dart back into the mists. Approximately about 50 feet up from you.
When you say snake people, do you mean lizardmen?
Sorry, lizard people. Yeah, lizardmen. I should be very specific. Yeah.
Did I get a count of numbers?
Several.
Yeah, you got 4. I'm just gonna put this yellow marker where you saw him, about up here. About 50 feet north is the direction. Yeah. There's no way to get up there. You can't even see where they went and, they cloaked from inside the from the walls here, right? You just saw their heads for a second before darting back in. I give that to you as a thief and looking up, so.
Yeah. We know they can climb, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And they know, and now you know that they know that, they know you're here too. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. You're also like near the mouth of that cave, or sorry, not the cave. I say cave, but former grandiose entryway from yesterday. The massive 30-foot wide, like for a caravan entrance into the grand opening foyer trading post kind of setup that would have been here from thousands of years ago.
I'm guessing there are no bodies.
No, there are definitely signs of Stain's blood around. A lot of bones, but a lot of the bones that are around here again are like just bleach scavenged, waste products from. No, there is one corpse here, and it's like a charred animal. Reeks of oil, like burnt oil.
Maybe that was the work of the others. I know how much they like chucking oil flasks around.
There's bite marks in it, like there's clearly like things tried to eat it, and Clearly didn't like the taste and just left it.
Does it? What does? Can we tell what it is?
It's a charred, large bipedal creature. No, I mean it's burnt beyond recognition. And then it's been gnawed at a few places. I mean, we would, yeah. It's got four legs, claws, large canines.
Okay.
Mammalian in nature. Yeah, sort of lion, tiger.
It's only this switchback because I'm just going off the picture, but
yeah,
you can't see anything the other way, like to the west.
Yeah.
Here.
No. There's only three. The short stair is 3 sets of switchbacks.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep a careful eye on these lizardmen. They've disappeared from view, right? But
yeah, but they fell back and retreated instead of pursuing.
How less that? I'll also like to keep guard.
Yep.
And as we're looking up the cliff face again, can we see any near the caves? Can we see any ropes? Anything like what the goatmen were trying to describe to us? You know, what might think, oh,
No.
All right.
How
Eyes up.
Yeah. How concerned are you all right now? Can I get a
Extremely.
yeah? How
It's very
frosty?
eerie.
Yeah.
It's just disappeared. This weird dead lion,
Yeah.
or a dead animal.
Yeah. Like clearly there was a sign of there was a firefight.
Trying
You
to
know.
struggle. Yeah.
Yeah. There was definitely a fight here, but no. Whatever. I mean, there has to be something left over. Like they're not like crime scene. You know. Cleanup crews, but yeah, what I think would probably be left over would be a lot of the cloth type gear that's been kind of like looted and things kind of ransacked. Like clearly, like some you find packs of people here, blood soaked stuff, bits of broken baubles and things, but no weapons are left, no armor, anything like that, and strangely enough, like no bodies.
Is there a bag of ghoul hands?
You know, there would be actually a bag of ghoul hands here. They wouldn't have taken that. It's probably near the creature, the burnt corpse, right?
Damn, look at that. Maximus loved his ghoul hands.
Yeah.
He'd never part with them willingly.
He'd never part with them willingly.
Yeah. So I think you have the evidence that where your group met their end. Anybody want to swear any oaths of vengeance? This would be a good time.
It would be tough.
I mean, Caius does say like, "I'm getting fucking Nightwing back."
You want to take the oath?
Oh yeah, he's taking the oath.
Oh yeah, brother.
I swear on this spot where death happened, the Bellaton see me. At this place where men died, I will have Nightwind in my hands again.
Nice. Sorry, I'm gonna make a ruling about oaths for a second, and let me know whether or not this is cool or not. It's fine because it doesn't really affect you negatively. It won't affect you negatively. If anything, it affects you positively. Mm-hmm. Do you think? I'm starting to think that when you swear an oath, you should gain the benefit of the oath, but then if you lose it. Right, with as well as the malice. So like you're imbued with sacred purpose.
Yeah, it's like the gods have kind of blessed you to do this task.
So like you would gain, yeah, and then it
That's
becomes permanent.
Cool.
I could see that.
Then
I think it's a cool idea. It's a cool incentive because at the moment it's sort of like, it's taking on the oath. You're taking on a lot of risk.
It is a lot of risk, but I mean, you can take an oath and you get a little bit of HP buffer, but then you're on the hook for, you know.
At the moment, it's a little bit too
like
trying to gauge the optimum moment to do it, right? Whereas
and I don't want that. Like, that's what I realized. Like, I don't really want that. I would rather the optimal moment is a cool oath, you know. And so I would rather Right. So this would this would be I think this is a mighty oath. So you would permanently gain a D4 HP and a stat of your choice. But losing, failing to do this oath, not only do you lose the fulfillment, but you also gain the fail. Does that make sense? What happened?
And what's the fail for a mighty oath?
Permanently lose 1d6 HP or take a -2 to a random stat.
Ooh, that's tough. But I could probably soak that.
Do you want? You don't have to take the oath yet because we are changing the rule here. If you're,
I'm down to take the oath.
I love you. I'm sorry, dude. You're my favorite player. I shouldn't say that out loud.
But fuck this shit. I'm going in.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You're my favorite kind of player. Okay. Oh yeah, brother.
He did not come to Arden Vol to fucking play games.
Take your stat boost and roll your HP, brother.
All right. Here we go. Let's roll D4?
Yeah. Other people can swear the same oaths.
Nice. Okay. All right, Caius is at 15 HP now.
If we swear the same oaths, like that means one of us has to lose, right?
The one item.
Well, I mean, yeah. If the oath is like, I will personally take the head back, or whatever. It's like, yeah, that's kind of sucks for you all. But otherwise, you could definitely be like, no, we will, But yeah, you will recover Nightwind. All right.
And I now have.
I mean, we could all take the oath, and then we all get the boost.
And with that bonus,
there's a pact between all of us.
Oh, the pact. That's kind of cool.
So I've got a really tough choice. Well, I could either take the bonus to Dex and just make myself even fucking nastier to try and hit and fight, or I can take the bonus to Charisma and be a little bit better at the Bard shit. But honestly, part of me is just like, y'all ain't getting my ass at 19 AC. Fuck you. And so I think I'm taking the Dex bonus.
Yeah.
Whatever, like you got to think like what's gonna help you in the oath, right? Like the task. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Dex is more useful than the Caius is like, look, his charisma. He's an NCO. He's not like a grand leader. He's a mercenary. He's a guy who keeps some mercenaries in line.
So wait, so just to check, we get D4 HP, and we get +2 to a stat of our choice. Is that?
Because this is a middle oath.
A mighty oath. I mean,
a mighty.
Yeah. Kondak, he's been here about 10 minutes, but he would take the oath as well to get this. Bonus.
Hell yeah!
If he could have any chance of doing this, he's got to take the oath. So he's gonna go in with Caius on this. Yeah, 1 HP, but I get +2 to
I don't want to break y'all's hearts, but the mighty oath says or.
Oh, is it or?
Is it or?
Oh, it's or?
Yeah.
Oh, it's or.
1d4 HP or +1 to a stat of your choice. If you fail it, it's lose 1d6 or -2 to a random stat.
Oh, so it's more.
Okay. Well, I already rolled the HP, so I'll take that.
I'm gonna not take the HP, and I'm gonna take the stat bonus. I think.
Yeah. Totally fair.
To give myself.
Thank you for reading that, MK. You're the best.
I'll give myself.
Keeping us honest.
I'll give myself +2 wisdom.
I feel like it's an extremely dwarf thing. I can't stand by and watch two guys swear an oath to avenge a dead, comrades and recover a legendary weapon, and then I don't also swear the oath. Like that's a extremely undwarf thing to do. So Argo's gonna basically say, "End my axe."
Yeah.
On top of these two guys, and I will. I'll take the +1 to Dex as the boon.
And can I kind of just count the like being the first one to say the oath as like also an inspire to anybody who's trying to like? Can I roll for inspire about anybody who joins me in the oath?
Yeah, for sure. That's sick.
Cool. Not good enough.
Okay.
Tragic.
That's fair.
It's okay. I already got Argo. I was just gonna also give Kondak a luck token for joining me in it.
I guess Runar needs to join in with a pact now, seeing this. So my god would be for chaos, bloodshed, usurpation, or combat, which is definitely where I think this is going to lead to. So then I'll do my pact to aid my companions on their mission to retrieve Nightwind, because I know it will bring a lot of bloodshed in combat.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you all right? Yeah. So to be clear, that's an oath, not a pact.
That's a pact because I'm a witch. I don't think witches can do oaths.
No, you can do an oath. You can also facilitate pacts.
Oh, so I could do an oath and a pact?
Yeah.
Oh.
For the same thing?
Well,
No, they're different things. But
Well,
No, I'm saying like for the same event.
no.
So, like-
So hang on. No, because a pact is you don't get to choose the oath. An oath is when you solemnly swear to the gods to do something, and in exchange, the gods are like, "Sick, bet here you go," and like you charge a little bit of your fate to a credit card on the Skeins of Destiny. A pact is the opposite. Is that you say, "I'm open. I'm the bank. Like let me take offers," and so then the people who are eager for your souls come and say, "Well, I need you to do a favor in exchange. I will give you power."
Then yeah, I will light some herbs and inhale some shit to Galira and be like, I just swore an oath with my companions here. We're gonna head into battle and may it be bloody. Like death is coming, and I hope to destroy some hierarchies.
Okay. Let me see what's going to be required from you.
Estin is like, you're
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Just look at Rashala, whatever, and be like, you want in on this?
All right. To satisfy the bloodshed, you will have, let's say, I want you to roll for me. Can you roll a d20 for me?
Any modifier or no?
No. This would be a number of days.
15.
Okay, cool. So you'll have 45 days to complete this, starting from today. You're required to bring 10 skulls to the standing stones for your pack to be complete. Doesn't matter whose, but they have to be ones that you participated in combat with. They can't just be.
I can't just find. I can't take that Puma skull.
No. They like ideally they're by. I mean, I will make this even like slightly easier for you. If you get the killing blow on anybody, that one will count as 2.
Okay.
But in a group, then you just take the stuff. But they have to be killed. They can't be dead of natural causes. Their lives have to be taken.
Yeah.
So bring 10 whatever she's of things that were murdered. Sentient people.
Yeah.
That will fulfill your mighty oath. So instead of getting the normal oath benefits, I believe you get a pact benefit.
Wait, but I thought it was an oath and a pact.
Oh, you're literally doing.
I do the pact to support this oath.
Oh yeah, so you get that benefit, and then you also get the pact benefit.
Okay, so the pact benefit 2d6s.
So this will be
7.
chaos, bloodshed, usurpation, and combat. So you're going to be imbued with this.
I can learn to wield 1 melee weapon or get +1 to melee attacks.
Yeah.
I'll do +1.
And then yeah, you also swear the oaths, so to get Nightwind back.
And, there's the page.
All right. Do you know what happens if you fail? By the way, a pact.
If I fail the pact, I lose my witch powers probably and my
Oh,
soul.
So if you fulfill your pact, you gain you'll keep your patron boon. Regardless, there is now a hidden mark on you by your patron, identifying you to fellow initiates. Right? Like you all have the same pact. You can see it on other people, even if it's hidden in disguise. Like you have pact vision in that way. To recognize fellow people. If you fail your pact, your soul is forfeit, but you don't die immediately. Upon death, your soul goes to your patron, and your body will become probably a monster, a demon, or undead of something like that. And this cannot be fixed without extreme divine intervention. And there are no second chances. So, like, if you fail on your pact, there's no.
Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I will take the D4 health.
Yeah, that is consulting these to be clear, pacts are dark powers. They are not just like metaphysical startups looking for capital, in the form of souls. They're probably not good.
Hey, when you worship an evil chaos god, like
Yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, like if you're worshiping evil chaos god, you should sign a pact. Absolutely. Why not? Get that loyalty benefit. Get that loyalty card.
My favorite part about my evil god is that it is sponsored by the state.
Yeah, it's true. Oh.
Right, so that's done.
All right,
How
we
the
have
fuck are we up this cliff?
Yeah, did this ritual of soul offering scare away the lizard men by chance?
I've got a
The
feeling it
hell?
will anger them so badly.
Yeah. No, they're not. Yeah. They haven't made any moves or anything like that. You've seen them dart their heads out a few times every so often, but they're not making any moves. They seem to be just chilling up there in their little cliff hole. It's about 50 feet up, sheer. There's no way up there. You would need a grappling hook or something like that and hopefully it finds purchase up there if you wanted to.
Where's double hook hand when we need him?
Yeah.
Damn it, Bando.
Well, yeah. But you could probably guess that the
baby.
lizard people would wait for you to start climbing and then, grab that, and let you all.
That's why our main man Bando always carries a second grappling hook.
Never have too many. I don't suppose in this cave there's any, in the detritus of gear and stuff, is any iron spikes?
No. Anything that would be metal was definitely taken.
Okay.
So did we continue towards the waterfall or into that little cave?
I think we continue towards the waterfall because I think the little cave. I mean, the little cave, like we might like
murder
light a
zone.
lantern outside of it. Like Caius has a lantern, he'll light one outside of it just to like take a look. Because this clearly looks like the place people died.
Definitely. What's going to be the marching order here? I only ask because, actually, I'm not going to say. What's the
Same.
marching order? Same?
Yes.
Yeah, one we've got on the mirror.
Okay.
Or I guess we're not too wide now, so I'll be behind Arno, I guess.
Yeah, is it single file along this path?
Are you going to the secret spot?
Yes. The waterfall
Yes.
part.
Yeah, so it's about a move action to get down to the start of the secret spot, and what this looks like to all of the uninitiated. There is a waterfall behind this waterfall, the Swift River. It's basically the residual splash that's created sort of a second cascade coming down, and it is creating an absolute treacherous way down. But if you follow this second waterfall behind this waterfall, the residual water is sort of hitting sort of a basin about 200 feet down from where you're at right now. And it's not pulling off of the rock as you would suspect. It's going in, which means there's probably something there. It's sloped weirdly. So very interesting. Very worth looking at. You can reconnoiter a way down that's not just like a sheer cliff face, unlike the 50-foot way up. You know, like this one, because you're going down, you can see kind of there's some bits, but again, you're going to be jumping. Expect to be jumping, expect to have slippery spots, that kind of stuff, and of course, risk of fail means you go into the drink and you're dead.
Mm.
So we can try and reconnoiter a safe way down, or is there just...
No, you have reconnoitered a way down. Like you can see the path. It will just require a series of at least 2 checks to get down there without gear. To represent the difficulties traversing down.
Do we have gear though?
We've got...
Because I think we have we have a second set of spikes though, don't we?
No,
We used them for the first switchback.
Yeah.
We had, I think we had 3 sets, didn't we?
I used my set.
I had a set.
You
had your set. Did someone else have a set?
Bruno doesn't have the set.
No, I didn't have iron spikes.
Did Eston?
Eston doesn't have iron spikes, no.
No. Or Caius?
Yes, I have some.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I can burn those right now if we want to.
We will get back though, right?
Caius, when you turn your back to help out the party and go to your gear, you get hit in the back with in your armor a little like a rock.
Oh, it
you
hits
look
the
down.
shield on my back.
Yeah. You just hear a dunk, and you look down, and it's a small little caltrop.
What?
The goatman follows.
Is the path behind us covered in caltrops?
No.
They're just taunting us, right?
Look up.
Yeah.
Look up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're taunting us. He's looking
Yeah.
for like which one of you motherfuckers threw that.
Yeah. So you can see that there's at least there's 6 revealed now. A lizard folk who are 50 feet up, they're shrouded by, like, you imagine the mist going by. Their gray skull look like matches into that stuff, right? The only things you can show off is like their leathers or whatever that help break up their
Hey, are they in like gosh, they're probably at far, aren't they?
Yeah.
Damn.
We could try and fascinate them as they come down.
Caius doesn't quite think he can make that throw, but he looks at the hand axe on his belt and is like, if he were just a little closer, I would give you something to think about.
Yeah. You can
I think they're about to dump caltrops on us. Like, this could be bad. They're in a position, they could even just drop rocks on us, right? That'd be pretty bad.
Not if we get inside.
The grace would be they can't hit you, they can't go into the waterfall. You know, they will also die. So that's pretty tactically obvious. If you can get, if you move and take a move action, you will be in a spot underneath the waterfall, kind of in the water of the second waterfall that's kind of softly coming down.
Yeah.
Now it's slippery there. Not a good place to fight. I would assume probably a -1 to attacks and stuff like that, just by the footing problems. But
also this ledge is probably not a great place to fight, anyways.
True. But you can't be assaulted from above.
But I say let's keep going.
Let's try and use the iron spikes and the rope to get down as quick as we can.
Yeah, Caius just straight up says either we need to go in or we need to get out. It is go time. This is gonna get bad.
Let's keep going.
All right. So he'll toss the spikes forward in their little bundle. And then Caius is just eyes on the cliffs while they're getting the rope secured.
And going to try and find the best path we can using this rope and the iron spikes to give us a better chance of not falling off this bloody thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Be like, Eston, have that magic missile ready if we say so.
Oh,
I
it's
need
ready.
I need
I got
2
Charm Person
people.
ready.
You don't have to roll for this because you're not under a pressure, despite the vague pressure of them. You know, it's not like anyone's dying. It's not like things are being thrown at you, right? So you could perform this, but I'm going to require 2 people to have to be dedicated to the fashioning of the ropes and the pythons and stuff to do this for a turn, right? There would be they're no weapons in their hands. They're working on this stuff. You know what I mean? The rest of the group though can do whatever.
I'm dexterous.
Okay.
I could probably help.
Is there going to be a roll associated?
No. I'm saying that you have the time, the tools, and the expertise to do this.
Okay.
So there is no
So, I mean,
role
I'll-
necessary. I just require 2 people to commit to doing it.
Then I'll do it with Rassilith then.
Yeah. That's yeah, that's actually a good point. About thanks you bring up the townsfolk. I mean, you can't even talk to them, but they did see the lizard folk. They did see but they did see everyone swear. I'm gonna say it's a wash, so I'm not gonna force a morale check. But you know, they don't run at the first sign of danger. Okay, so yeah, Rassilith will help you. Sorry, I'm just trying to mentally work out what that would look like, but things are okay. Because it's tense right now as we start this. Actually, can we go to a quick little break?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, and get some water.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab a drink, relax for a second. We'll come back and see where it goes. Okay, let's do that.
Little
That's
rat.
you. I thought of it and then I forgot about it. But yeah, we could have sent the rat into the Goatman cave while we were chatting.
Yeah.
with them. But,
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
be-
It is like the shining power of the witch, as you're familiar.
Yeah.
I literally left my water. Fuck. Okay. You ready to go, lads?
yeah, let's find
Oh,
out how
yeah.
we die.
Okay. Like I said, time
I
will
hope it's
pass
just
for.
falling.
Okay. Who's in the back right now?
Caius has been the one taking up the rear. He's watching
Okay.
the lizards.
Yeah. A couple of them are chucking caltrops down at you, just taunting you. They're not actually interested in, you know. It's not even enough caltrops to like cause a problem. They're literally just doing it to annoy you.
Mhm.
Do you how do you respond to their taunts?
You should eat one. Show dominance.
Love it.
Caius just kind of like is just sort of gonna like with his shield just kind of nonchalantly just kind of flaps them as they fly down.
Mm-hmm.
But does not move his eyes from them. He's like just still scanning that top like that top like ridge line.
Oh yeah.
And basically looks like they're not bothering him. Is
Yeah.
is his thing. He's intimidating he's trying to intimidate by being completely nonplussed.
Be like, I see you, seeing me, seeing you.
Yeah. You watch. Well, if there was a staring contest, they would lose first, and you watch their eyelids like blink internally, like horizontally.
Mm. Yeah.
That's it.
Caius just mutters to himself something about the fact that he's like, "What, you thought I learned Draconic at school?"
Yeah. They're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna wait and see what you do. They haven't moved from their perch. The only thing that they have been doing occasionally has been dipping into a little bag and like kind of tossing these things at you from way up. They'll never do damage. Like clearly they're not doing damage, right? Again, it's just to annoy. All right.
Yeah, they're not heavy enough to actually hit.
No. Okay. Yeah. So you hear holler. I guess you guys wouldn't hear. You would get taps from the front. The pythons and things are set up to cross the first bit of the chasm. The waterfall part. So because you do that, then you don't have to make a test to cross this part of the river behind the waterfall. Now there is the second part though, where you'll be making a series of short little jumps on slippery rocks to get down here.
Oh, if only Galil was here. The floating disc.
Yep.
Can we? We're not about to reuse the iron spikes anyway around through here. It's just. I guess it's just gaps, right? It's just gaps.
It's just gaps. Yeah. It's gaps and
best bet
ledges.
is-
Yeah.
Rope ourselves together. If somebody falls, we can pull them up.
We all die.
I think if like 3-4 people are
We're-
roped together.
Hmm.
I mean, Kondak. I mean, he's going to get advantage on his dex checks. I think, hopefully.
Yeah.
He could
Now-
try and get across first, and maybe that.
These
and
are
then-
hard, medium, or easy jumps.
Medium.
Okay.
And
How many jumps?
look, I'm gonna be straight up. I think the way I want to rule this is without gear, like any kind of pythons or ropes. If you fail, you're dead. You slip, you fall. There's no like there's no cliffhanger.
Hmm.
No.
Tie ourselves together. Pin hook one of them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we got the spikes and we got the ropes. Like we can
Yeah.
we can make
What?
this happen.
Have we got spikes though? Have we not just used the spikes to get?
Yeah. And as far as I'm concerned, the rope is basically in use to get everybody past
Oh,
this,
true.
Hmm.
right?
Have we,
Okay,
have
so we
used
can't-
all that-
we
have
can't,
have we
like-
used all? Have we used all of our rope? Is it all used?
Yeah.
Is we got any more rope?
We have
No one else. Can rope.
3 or 4 ropes, I think.
Oh.
Okay, so we have ropes, but we don't have any more. The spikes are not.
Yeah, sorry
the
everybody.
spikes
Let me
can't be pulled and reused.
no, they can. That's hold on. Let me have a persistence audit for a second. In my head,
Okay.
you're leaving the rope and the pythons in the first switchback stairs coming up here where you didn't have to make the test, right? At the very start of this climb, right?
Mhm.
Or very start, as in
Yes,
100 feet
at
after the
one
first
at the
ascent.
very bottom.
Yeah, right, where you saw the python marks before where they were taken
Mm-hmm.
out. You reset stuff up and you did that.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you take the rope from there? So there's no rope going back down?
I think we did because we said it was like a chain gang, right? Like we were
Yeah.
kind of moving.
Well-
and that would imply that we're kind of taking the rope with us as we go.
Well, yes. Yes, what you're doing is threading the rope through the batons, right? So like
Yeah.
that's what's keeping you there, and you kind of shuffle between each of the batons, like
And then the
little-
last person kind of just like
Yeah.
does it, moves on, and
Yeah, which means you can still pull the rope through, like, and unthread it basically through the, so you could have the rope remaining. But then getting back down, you have to do the same thing, right? If you deconstruct your rope. So I don't know. So sorry to just pause the game. We're in a tense spot with these leaders.
No,
but,
it's
like,
important. We know
it's
what
important to know.
resources we've got here.
Yeah. I want to be very
Yeah.
clear about the tactical situation of what's ropes being used right now, and that's
Yeah.
and such. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mhm. So
Okay.
it sounds like the spikes are not easily removable to like be reused, but the rope can be threaded in and out pretty easily.
Yes.
So it sounds like we still have all the ropes, but we've burned all the spikes.
What Kondak could do is he could make the jumps himself, get to a point on the other side, take the rope with him,
Yeah.
use his dagger. He's not strong. But he could use a dagger to try and affix the rope on the other side, and then we could try toss the rope back across, and then there is some chance that if as you're coming across you slip, you're tied to a rope, come across one at a time, we try and drag you up. If Caius goes after Kondak, he's strong, and then him and Kondak can try and haul everyone else across. But it's all dependent on Kondak getting across these jumps.
Sorry. What did I give the DC for these things? Was it hard?
medium.
Medium is what you said.
Okay, well, there's 4. Okay, well, the problem is in Shadowdark, there's 4 tiers. There's easy, normal, hard, and extreme. And I'm giving this as a hard level, so it's still medium, but upper medium.
Oh, so that's like a 15.
Yeah, so it's DC 15. The equivalence of this would be swimming against a strong current, giving first aid to stop a character from dying. I feel like this is the level. Again, like, you guys are beneath one of the strongest waterfalls you can like describe, you know?
And we got four hops to make.
No, it's not 4 checks. It's 1 check to do this.
Ah, okay.
No. The entire traversal would have been 2 checks. The first one would have been not slipping through the water where you did the ropes, and the second one is this series of jumps, which will all be kind of assimilated into one single roll. I don't want to like you rolling 4 times with that. No. That's crazy. I'd rather just all or nothing task. Is it that simple? And you can think of ways around it, right?
Tie the rope around your waist. You jump across. You have the rope. Then you hook it to something. People at the back hold on to it. Give it some footage, whatever. Wrap it around, and then the next person jumps, and we just continue that cycle.
So the way we can do this is, I think the best way to do this is going to be to have Kondak go first, because he's got the best chance of being able to just make the jumps on his own. We're going to hold a rope in case he does fuck it up, but then probably have Caius go second, because Caius also has a pretty high chance of making the jumps. But we still have most of the party to catch Caius if he falls. But then once Kondak and Caius are down there, we pretty much don't have to worry. Like, the Caius with 18 strength has the rope. As long as we're going one at a time, Caius and with Kondak's help can probably catch almost anybody.
Yeah.
All right. So I wrote down on the map here, there's 2 symbols. There's a green one that's L's, which is the Lizard Folk Patrol, and the second one is the P is the party, as I understand it. Right? So right now, the party is all roped in underneath the waterfall, having just traversed that first series of obstacles together. And now you're determining what to do for the second series. Is that drive it right?
Yeah.
Sick.
And
okay,
at this
great.
point, if the Lizardmen want to come and try and take our heads, they've got to come through the
water.
Wet.
I have to
Water.
fight us on this crazy ledge. I definitely can do that.
They're
Right,
yeah. So instead, you're gonna watch them start coming down, but again, they're not being threatening. If anything, they're silently looking at each other, being like, "Hold up, let them cook." Again, like what the hell are these guys doing? They're genuinely curious. Yeah, in fact, frankly, that's what it is.
Okay, so get me tied to this rope, and I'm going to try and get across this thing.
All right.
Yep.
It all rests on this jump. No pressure.
I wish I had a luck token, but I do not.
All right.
Oh my god.
So I get to roll this with advantage, right?
You are a thief. I believe this would be an acrobatics type thing. I think this is in the purview of climbing. Yep.
Okay, and it's DC.
Yeah, it's all about climbing and balance and stuff like that. This is a DC 15.
Okay.
If you fail this, you're dead.
Okay.
You don't have to roll. You can back out. You don't have to, okay.
I've come this far.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the button.
Well, you're not dead. You're technically surrounded by rope, right? You're on rope, so you would.
Yeah, I'm on rope.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping there's a chance someone's
so
gonna
then it's going to be a normal test of strength of like the strongest person in the group or whatever, the advantage to make sure that the next person doesn't slide. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Basically, Caius is going to have to make a roll to make sure you don't end up in the stream and get ripped apart by 1,000 tons of waterfall.
Yeah, it's not exactly. It's not guaranteed. So.
Okay. Boom.
Yeah. Never doubted. That's a 21.
Some doubt.
Okay, there you go. Someone will admit to doubt. Okay.
Never doubted.
Well, voila. You acrobatically cross this decline of the series of jumps beneath the waterfall, and
the lizard men clap.
No, they can't. They actually can't see you. But so yes, a ribbon stream. So you kind of like end up in a small little pool about feet deep water. You're on a plateau approximately about 20 feet diameter, less than 10 feet out, but let's just say 10 feet. Let's call it 10 feet. You can put 2 a person. And yeah, you can see that this ribbon of water is trailing in past the like into Arden Vol, like towards the cliffs inside. Right? I don't know what vector like the north would be like up. I don't, I'm confused. We're a different plane. Well, the point being here is, yes,
So it looks like
there was an opening.
There's an opening.
Yes. So there is a 15-foot wide opening, slick with spray with the falls, here. Yeah, there's about a 3, so like from where you're at, there's about like a 3-foot wide kind of like little like sliver into this 15-foot wide, like, and opens up to like a 15-foot wide opening maw. Yeah, what's here is right. You see a definite entrance into Arden Vol here. I will describe it as a massive ornamental stone door.
Oh, I swear to God, if this door is locked.
How, I kind of want to check whether this door is locked or not before
Yeah.
I get everyone to follow me across.
So you give like the wait a second symbol?
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
Because yeah, we can't talk for shit.
Okay. There is a large, evident keyhole.
Oh,
I'm trying to. Hold on, so I should have read this part before, but I'm looking at it and I'm trying to determine if there's any symbols or any sort of descriptions for. No. All right. I will say, as a thief, you definitely see signs of enchantment around the door. Strong, very strong levels of enchantment. Not warding against like traps and things like that, but runes of protection.
and this is just this door. There's no other exits from here.
No, it's pretty much a one-way entrance. The whole spot down here is kind of leads to this massive door.
And there's nothing. Is there any pictures, mosaics on this, reliefs on this door?
Mm-mm. It's a rather plain door. The only things that, like, if anything, it's why you can see the wards so well, because there's nothing else really like outlining it. And I would think of the wards as almost sort of like the dwarven runes of Moria, where like they kind of like ripple a little bit on the stone, on the rather plain stone door. And again, there is a key, a large keyhole.
Do I think I could pick this key, this keyhole? I don't think it's trapped, right?
I'm sorry. I'm going to amend this because it seems like there should be something on this door, and the description doesn't have it, and I feel like it should. There is. Let's see. You're a halfling thief. So how would I describe this animal? There is a totemic looking like outline on this door. The animal is, let's just call it's somewhere like a dog with very sharp ears, making it not a dog. Yeah. And it has like a fork or a mace tail. You can't tell based on the age, but like it's a very rigid tail. It seems to be like a, some kind of like guard on this door, Thanks for letting me amend that.
It's okay. This is going to be like wizard locked, isn't it?
There is a wizard here.
Yeah, but she doesn't have.
Yeah. The only way to open
Problem is
a wizard lock would be a knock spell.
Knock spell, yeah. Problem I've got is I don't want everyone making this jump across, and there's no way through this door. And
Big
if I,
finger in the rock.
if I look up, I look around, I can't see. I want to. I can't see any other exits from here.
Negative. Just a wicked, strange door behind these falls.
I'm gonna examine the lock and I'm gonna try and pick it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through. But
Okay.
I don't have any other. I don't. It's this or it's do the jump again.
Yeah. All right. As you examine this lock, and try to pick it, yeah, there's no chance of success.
Okay, it's magically locked.
It is magically locked. You see, like the tumblers or whatever set for the bronze keyhole magically keep resetting as you put your tools into it.
Oh, a bit like the one Flavius was trying to pick. Right.
Yeah, exactly. The lock resists picking.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the ledge.
All right. Well, unfortunately, the rest of the party, your attention was going to have to be split, based on what's going on with your halfling thief and the lizard folks who are beginning to encroach to the waterfall. Very curious about what you're doing. They're in a column, right? There's two. They can only march by two on this the footing of this cliff face, right? And they're 3 deep. And then lastly, because your eyes have probably not had your eyes taken off of them, Caius, I'll say there is one additional lizard folk that's kind of just hanging up above, just kind of watching the rest of them, see how that's going to play out. There's 7 in total, but 6 of them are like kind of spears, kind of ready. They're slowly moving to you, like they're not charging you. They're just kind of like almost like pressing you, right? They want to keep you there. Now, that's my intention of what they're doing. If you want to react in any way, especially violently, then we could go to initiative.
Okay.
Also, hang on a second. Actually, hang on. Logistically, Caius, you're the guy holding the rope for the thief.
Yeah, I'm in front. You're right. Yeah, I'm in front.
Hang on.
I'm not the one looking.
Yeah, you're no longer in rear guard. My head's got spun right round.
Yeah.
Who the hell's in the back?
Ooh, it could be me. I mean, we probably want someone formidable, holding the rear guard, so it's probably me.
Okay. Unscrutable serpent folk, stand before ye.
And if they come down this, Estin is looking at this. If they follow us down here, can they only follow one at a time?
Yeah.
So what Estin is going to try? He's going to. I guess they've not moved to near yet, right?
Yep. Yeah. If they followed the path that you took, they could literally only one person can jump at a time to these ledges. Yeah.
So I mean, when they maybe not as soon as, but if they start moving aggressively, I mean, we're gonna have to deal with them anyway, right? They're not gonna let us go back. But Estin's going to try and charm the lead one if it gets within near, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would say
Okay,
they're
okay,
double
okay.
near right now.
Okay, so they're just out of range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, they're smart enough to know how far you can throw things and stuff like that. They're like deliberately, you can assume their intentions here are deliberately try to be out of range unless you surprise, really move forward and want to do something, right? So yeah, this is really intense. What do you all want to do?
I'm trying to think if there's any way we could parlay without any words, or at least try and try some options that aren't immediate combat.
Yeah, it's
With
worth
them.
trying.
Yeah.
My big
Estin,
question is going to be what Caius sees as far as what Kondak's doing.
Kondak is just motioning, just he's doing like a throat motion, like, and shrugging and like going this, like there's no. He's trying to indicate there's no passage through. He's gonna have to come back.
Yeah, Caius just gives a quick like double tug on the rope, like, yeah, you coming up?
Yeah. So Kondak's gonna try and get back.
That's what Caius is doing. Caius is reeling Kondak back up.
Okay.
Here we go again.
That'll take a turn. But we're still, your turn per se. So what's everyone else doing?
I like
Formation.
I think you're muted, Runar. I didn't hear anything you said.
Battle formation.
Oh, battle formation. Yeah, it's your voice threshold or somehow has like gotten wildly off, so I only heard formation. Nothing.
Now
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a volume slider and a on-off button, and I never remember what direction they need to go.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what happened. We're good now. Thank you. Sorry about that. I saw you talking and couldn't hear anything, so I was like, okay, shit. Okay. So sorry. Tech support got me out of the loop. What's the plan? Battle formations.
Yeah, I mean we see Caius and Kondak trying to head back over. There's not really anywhere we've seen where else we can go. So maybe just kind of block up in formation, wait for them to get over, and have our attacks ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're kind of hinging on them being closer no matter what. So.
And it's just a matter of if we charge them or they charge us, and if we do it before Kondak's back or not.
Right, because if we don't attack them and we just sort of invite them to get closer, then maybe there's an option that we could charm the leader and combat hasn't happened, and then maybe there's a way the leader could kind of turn things around, like order them to
offer them a
back
crowbar.
off. I wish I was going to make a joke about that. I'm like, wow, I need another crowbar.
We're all out of crowbars.
We're actually not.
You got a pickaxe, right?
Okay.
I have a pickaxe, a shovel, and a crowbar.
Should Kondak make his roll? Let's find out if Kondak gets back across, shall we?
No pressure. No pressure.
Hey.
Yeah.
Success. Yeah, he makes it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Good.
I'm never doing that again, he says. I'd rather be killed by one of his listeners.
That's fair.
I just say to Caius, there's nothing. There's a locked door on the other side. I couldn't see any other way.
Yeah, you got. You just
any
make
of
like
the
hold on. I want to be clear. Like, I'll allow you to communicate this stuff, but just in the fiction right now, there's no way to have a vocal conversation. You all are
okay.
inches from a
that's
freight
what I'm
train.
talking about. I'm doing like the hand. You're doing like a hand signal for like big doors.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah. You like.
Are any of these lizard men wielding Nightwind?
No.
Just thought I'd
That's
check.
too bad. That would have
That's a
made
good-
this real easy.
Yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
no. No, there. If anything, they're all the lizard folk are way less hostile and confident than last time. These guys are all still just kind of almost waiting for you to make the first move. Like they're expecting you to attack them.
How are they geared
Right.
out?
Shields and spears. You can see that they have javelins as well. Like
But
ranged
nobody
weapons.
looks like a super special forces version.
No, I did describe there is one additional lizard folk that's not in formation. That's sort of still like just kind of free climbing above, sort of observing. They don't look particularly different. They're just up there.
Yeah.
It's not in formation.
It's a training mission. Got to send the recruits out.
All right.
Yeah, they're waiting
Well-
for you to attack, if anything, right? Like you can see like the
Yeah.
way they're doing their shields and stuff. They're kind of bracing, ready rather than striking.
Well,
Can
we
I?
should-
Okay. I've got to try something. I'm gonna like put my axe on my back, so I'm
Mhm.
not holding it, and I'm just gonna like gesture with my hands up to them as like a non-verbal. I want to put the option out that this doesn't have to be a fight.
Okay, I'll add to my encounter roll. I just rolled an encounter roll, see what they're gonna do next turn, and I'm gonna add a modifier based on what those actions you described to it. And yeah, you're gonna see them kind of look at each other when you make a sign of peace, and they're gonna back up. Like they're gonna kind of together, kind of move back, and give you space. They're not interested in talking, but they're giving you space.
Okay, so it's
Now you're even more
Also,
confused, frankly.
it's neutral
Oh,
now.
They
Yeah.
want us. They want to fight us. They want to fight us so they can get our stuff, right? That's
I just keep making this gesture. They'll just keep backing away, and we can get down the.
Yeah, I hate this gesture.
it's one weird trick.
Yeah, I mean, we're still kind of in quote unquote crawling turn, so I'm letting you all kind of get a chance to try to plan a little bit before I respond back. If there's anything if you just want to say like pass or there's something else you want to do, then I'll describe what they do next. You're just going to observe. I want to give you a chance to,
I think if they're not gonna like also lower their weapons, then I think I'll just shrug and go, oh, it was worth a try, and take my axe back out.
Sorry, I want to rephrase what they're doing because they don't talk to you. I need to be very careful in giving you other information that you can see. They're not. I'm gonna call it a phalanx, but they're not beastmen trained at all. They're not that close, right? They definitely seem like their posture has relaxed, backing up. They're still holding their spear and shield. They're not, especially the ones in the front. They're like still kind of like waiting for you, but like everyone else is like they're not ready for combat to charge like they are from the turn before. I should, or maybe this is a feint.
What's the one above us doing?
Holding a bag of caltrops. It's a fleshy bag.
I mean,
You want to throw the
Yeah.
ghoul hands?
Did you pick up the ghoul hands? They have the ghoul hands. If anything, they have the upper ghoul hands where they are positionally.
I know we found the bag, but I don't know if anyone grabbed it.
Yeah.
I want to just elbow whoever's next to me, point to the oil flask, be like, "Huh?"
I don't know who's next to you. Estin.
Yeah.
I mean, Estin. I mean, I think Estin would want to. She wants to get in range to hit one of them with a charm spell. So if we could move towards them gradually.
So Estin wants to lead up.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if we could just, since me sort of de-escalating seems to have been reciprocated a little bit, maybe we could try de-escalating a little more. Like, especially if what we're kind of counting on, if our plan is to try and charm them, we don't necessarily need to have weapons out to do that, right?
True.
So maybe we could try
We just
and
need to get closer.
de-escalate a bit, and yeah, exactly, and then sort of move towards them in like a non-threatening way.
I mean, Estin can charm one of them, but maybe if they're less than level 2, if they're higher than level 2, she can't.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
What's
just
the action?
slowly start walking up to him, telling him to like back up.
Okay. We're gonna go to initiative. I need to know initiative because I need to know who acts first, as far as if their side goes and what they do versus what you do.
Yeah. Oh no, that's bad.
Oh no!
Oh, that's bad too.
Baron? Right. Caius, you'll get to go before everyone else. Then the lizard folk. I think.
Hmm.
Okay.
Caius is shield up
Yeah.
and just creeps forward. And is not moving to attack, but they gave space. They're gonna let us out of here. That's one thing. But
Hang on. I'm gonna.
he's very much like,
Yeah.
like, y'all don't want to fight today. That's fine. You'll die later. I don't need to kill you now.
Sorry, I'm making kind of like zones to kind of just describe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lose track, and I'm gonna make sure things are kind of set up this way, right? So kind of like below the falls, under the falls, where you need the equipment, and then the space after the entrance, right?
Hmm.
And then, then this would be the entrance, and then area, and then after that is stairs down. Stairs down, just to get a sort of vibe of what's going on. Sorry about that. Okay, so it helps me understand. All right, so that means Caius, you are moving from under the falls to the space after the entrance.
Yes, I'm basically
Okay.
I'm moving up to where
You
everybody
are-
else is.
It's going to take your turn to move out from under the falls because you have to use your hands to, climb over the ropes and stuff like that to safely cross.
That's fine.
Unless you want to,
Yeah, he's got.
or you can keep your stuff out and make the check, right?
I mean, we've got the rope there. Is he
Yeah.
able to like basically use it like one-handed, like a handrail, where he's got like one arm on the rope, and then his other
No.
arm he just wants to protect himself with the shield.
No, this is a two-hand situation to cross.
Okay.
Yeah, this is I de-escalate. I think I described the situation maybe a little too softly about this waterfall and how slippery things are. But I guess no, in order to safely cross, it requires both hands.
Basically, are they in range to throw shit at him though while he's crossing?
Yes, you're one zone away, so yeah, you would be close.
Okay. Then he's gonna.
Sorry, near. You're near.
All right, then he's actually just going to stop right before he would need to use his
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah. You can, you could stop any
and it's
point
gonna
in that
hold
zone.
there for a second.
Yeah, you can hold there for sure with a shield, and you don't. There's no risk of slipping, no risk or anything. You can just say like, I stand still with my shield. That's totally fair, right?
Yeah.
But like, rushing in a combat turn with your shield out on that stuff is totally different, right? So like, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just gonna put the faith in the hands of whatever these lads do. The scaly lads.
Yeah, it's those things where he could.
Well, you went to
I
robot.
guess. Uh-oh. How's that?
Yeah. In the pipe 5x5. What was that?
Excellent. Yeah, he's going to shield up, kind of take the front position to sort of cover people. And he's gonna look to the group of like, either we all need to go, or what are we doing? Because we can't just cross like this. So either we gotta put down, you know, he's just like head motioning behind his shield to like the lizards. Like, what we doing, y'all? But that's his turn. He's done.
Okay.
He
You're
just
gonna
creeps up.
All right. You're gonna hate this.
Mhm.
They are going to full retreat.
Mhm.
They put away their spears and shields and proceed with haste to scale the cliffs back the way they came.
Okay.
Using all their movement for their turn. They're literally disengaging from you all, from what's going on, as though something else may have drawn their attention, or no longer or they just suddenly no longer care about you.
God damn.
Mhm.
Well, let's get the hell out of this. Let's get the hell out from behind this waterfall. But we're still in initiative here.
Yeah, yeah, at least for this turn. Let's finish the initiative.
Caius. The second they move, Caius is like making the motion of like, get across now.
Yeah. Like what's going? My only requirement is what's going through your character's mind as you declare what you're doing. Like, for sure.
Okay, yes.
So yeah, Kondak.
So Kondak, yeah, he's going to want to hustle back to safer ground. And he's thinking this whole time how lucky he was. He's just imagining himself falling into that waterfall.
Yeah.
And he can't believe he did that jump twice. And he can't believe there was a locked door on the other side he couldn't open. And Estin is going to follow as well. I don't know what she's thinking. She's thinking she's come up with a bunch of fucking lunatics. That's what she's thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of riches today.
Argo.
I think Argo's having the time of his life. I feel like this is exactly what he signed up for. Coming to Ardenville is just totally crazy people doing insane things that are going to be glorious.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's having said that, I think there's a voice saying like, there can't be any glory if I'm dead at the bottom of a waterfall. So I need to get the fuck out of here and find something a bit more interesting. But yeah, he's gonna make his way across.
Yeah.
Runar.
Yeah, start following behind too, thinking this has got to be a trap, but I can't get stuck back here. There's no way I'd survive a battle alone.
Yeah, and then Caius crosses, only pausing to take one look up the wall, either in front of where the lizardmen could see or back behind him towards the door, just because there's something. He's like, either this is a feigned retreat and they're trying to draw us out, in which case that's actually fine because we were fucked there anyway. Now at least it's a fight.
Yeah.
The other, but if it's not that, and they ran from something, it's gonna be right, and he looks in that direction.
Yeah.
And that's basically what he's doing. It's gonna be right there, and he's looking there as he moves across.
Okay, I see. Yeah. All right. Can you roll a d6 for me? Let's
Yeah.
see if something's there.
5.
Okay. Nope, nothing's there. All right. Back to the lizard folks' turns. Yeah, they're gonna double disengage and go back up to their cliff hidey hole, completely ignoring you. We're out of combat.
You better run.
Yeah. All right.
It worked.
You're not getting any experience for that combat, for the record, just so you know.
Mhm.
Okay. But yeah. All right. We're out of initiative. It's combat initiative, I should say.
Caius makes note of where the fuckers ran to.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's like, okay, so that's where they go.
It is.
No way of getting up there yet, but that's where they go.
The hole is 50 feet up, more or less. Let's say like ropes. It's within ropes range, you know.
Good thing we got some rope, right? Chase them down.
Okay.
No grappling hooks, sadly.
No grappling hooks. That's
All right.
not
The
full
second
jump.
we're in like audible zone
Yeah.
as well, Caius is just gonna be like, all right, time to leave. Nothing here on the short stair. We know what happened to them, and we know where the lizards are and where they took Nightwind. Let's get out of here. We don't have what we
Yeah,
need
it's
to
time
go
to
up there and
it's
get
time to
them.
go.
Sure. Contact still wants to keep
Yeah.
an eye out for any ropes or pulleys or anything on this cliff face as we go back down.
Unfortunately, all systems nominal. Okay.
Marching order. Caius takes up rear guard again.
I assume you're gonna have to then rethread and take your time going down the stairs for that one
Yeah.
spot again with rethreading the rope.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
grand. Yeah, cool. I assume contact takes point on that just like before. Everything's fine. No threats follow you. Let's see. No. If anything, just you see a couple birds. You know, some carrion eaters nearby. Other than that, it's fine. Nothing out of the unusual. Cool. You make it down the stairs. You see the goat folk. Or not all goat folk. Some of them are different beasts as well, I guess. But yeah, they don't really say hi to you or anything like that. But they also aren't like a threat to you or anything. There might be a couple little ones. In fact, yeah, I describe it. I'll set the scene as you are coming down the stairs. You can see there's a set of little ones, kind of playing somewhere near an offshoot of the massive lake and the pool and the steam and stuff. And you see one of their moms quickly like grab them, and they see you and they hurry them into the cave.
Be like lizards.
Yeah, lizards. Oh, you tell them as you're heading, say lizard people. Lizard people. Lizard people? Like, you had skulls?
It's like, oh yeah, all up there. Waterfall.
Caius makes a hand motion of like, tries to do a really primitive hand motion of a lizard man running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, like flexing and the lizardmen crying.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a diegetic laugh. Sure. All right. They let you go. Cool. All right. That's probably going to be we call in for the session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
Given the times. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a research fact-finding heavy session today.
Yeah. I think a cool life though.
Mm-hmm.
I also like that now I don't have to remember what I do and don't know in character.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was the good resolution, I think.
We now know everything in character. No longer have to worry about whether or not we know something.
I'm just amazed we're not dead. I was like, the second we were like, we're going up the stairs, and I'm like, I've got a feeling that we're gonna die. History's gonna repeat itself.
All right. What is your? Can you properly define your oath to me? By the way, because I'm gonna add it to the skein of fate. What I have in my notes here is yeah. Go ahead.
For Caius, it's specifically, I'm gonna get my hands on Nightwind.
Right.
I'm gonna retrieve that artifact.
Yeah.
I want the spear.
You swear to recover Nightwind. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an easy one.
And in the process, if we do some comrade avenging, that's all well and good.
Yeah. So, Caius, Runar, Kondak, and Argo all swore this oath. Oh no, sorry, Kondak didn't swear.
No, it's context rule, yeah.
Oh, okay. The four of you did all swear. Okay, grand.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And Runar pacted. Well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start collecting heads.
Mm-hmm.
Man, kind of wishing I took those Bando captain heads instead of just their necklaces.
Well, I mean, I don't. No, it wouldn't have counted either. Like it starts now. They need them for the rituals that will happen in 45 days. That's IRL. Like
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just so it's clear. Good luck. Okay.
10 heads in 45 days. Oh, that should be easy.
Yeah. Honestly, it's almost too easy, but that's what the dice said. That's what she requires. So, okay. Cool. Frankly, no XP, no treasure.
Yep.
I don't do look.
So
I love
better than recently.
I love 3d6 down the line. But like no feats of exploration for this.
You don't do pity XP.
No, absolutely. Fuck no. No. I don't give XP for mapping. I don't give XP for journals. I don't give you anything for anything. I don't want to do that. You do that for the sake of doing it and so you can pass that knowledge along knowing that someone else can enjoy it. I want it.
This gives me.
Yeah. I want it to be because it's the right thing to do, not because it's mechanically incentivized.
That gives me time though, because Caius is now going to Gosterwick, and immediately he's throwing down 600 some odd gold. I gotta double check the exact number, but it's 650, I think, gold on Mithril chainmail.
Ooh, okay. So you're traveling to Gosterwick and you're picking up a set of Mithril chainmail.
So here's the thing. We left from Gosterwick. I was already in Gosterwick from downtimes previously. Can Caius dodge the one downtime action penalty?
Yeah, you started here. You started here. I'll allow that for downtime. You started here. Yeah, that's fair.
Just because I only say that just because last week I specifically already was in Gosterwick.
Sure.
Excellent. But yeah, I'm throwing it down for the mithril chain, and then I'm also training with a longsword.
Cool. Your mithril chain short stuff or chainmail will be done at the end of your downtime. Take 7 days. It won't take an extra one.
So is mithril chainmail just chainmail that certain classes can wear? Is it the same as chainmail otherwise?
It's actually the same
it's one
armor
less slot,
class.
I think.
It's one less slot, and it does not have the penalty to swimming and stealth.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But you still have to be able to wear chainmail normally.
Sure. Okay. I'm also. This doesn't really change it that much, but can we? I'm actually gonna. I don't like the term mithril for this for fitting the setting.
Okay.
Let's just call it masterwork.
Got it.
It's literally the exact same effect, right? It's custom tailored to you. It gives you all the benefits, just like mithril. But rather than being made out of mithril, it's just like you had this custom tailored to you, right? Mm-hmm. and it's
Got
of
it.
extreme quality.
And it's 4 times the price of the
Yeah,
armor.
it's still the exact same price and mechanical benefits, just rather than be called Mithril, it's Masterwork.
Oh, actually, that's way cheaper than I thought it was.
Isn't it 4 times?
Yeah, it's 4 times the cost of the armor, which means
Yeah.
and chainmail is 40, so it's only only 160 gold pieces for mithril chainmail.
Nice. Yeah.
So yeah, that's not bad at all.
No.
Oh, and it has the same AC as chainmail.
It has the same AC.
Yes,
Right, so-
it does. Yeah, no like major bonuses or anything other than just a slot and no penalties.
Yep. Yeah. That also counts towards the value of what you carry on you for companions.
Yes,
Right.
that it was going to be my next question. So I'm actually just going to mark
So
the value on the actual thing.
let's just assume Masterwork stuff in general is like 4x. So you could have a Masterwork weapon. It doesn't give you any benefits. It's just worth more, you know, like just for purposes of that stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good. But yeah, then I spend all of my time in Gosterwick, training with a longsword, which means that's enough to roll for it.
Yeah. Because you did a double training session last time. All right, it's a DC 18 intelligence check, but you get a bonus to it because you're a bard. You get a
Yes.
D6 to your added to whatever you roll.
Plus, there we go.
No.
Not enough.
Okay. All right, you can attempt with a new downtime action, and now it's DC 17.
Cool.
Is one step easier. Cool. Anyone else have any downtime they definitely want to flag, or you don't have to be put on the spot right now. You can have a think about it. You have a research, you know.
Yes.
Are you
I would like to train a hand axe.
Okay.
And
You can-
also to carouse, unless I can double train the hand axe.
You can double train.
Then yeah,
The-
I'll spend
yeah.
both my actions doing that.
Yeah, for sure. You can also train armor as well. You know, not just weapons.
I've got chainmail.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Ed, you look befuddled.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking if there's anything
Yeah.
worth doing, but I need to have a look at it. I don't have any.
Yeah, that's fair. We can have a look at the
I mean,
downtimes.
I don't really have any money really, but
Yeah, it's true.
Training is intelligence.
Yep. DC 18
Yes.
intelligence.
Hey, Eric,
Could
for the
hire-
purposes of,
Mhm.
I was just gonna say, do gauntlets of might have a value?
Oh, for selling purposes?
No, not for
flexing
selling,
as
for
companion
for
purposes.
flexing on the homies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they totally should, shouldn't they? Let me get back to you on it. I have to open Osric and find it.
That's fine.
Because they give you those sort of values.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Is I'm just trying to figure out if I qualify for a retainer just yet, because I have plenty of cash for it. I just need to know how much I gotta spend on random crap to get to that point, because I'm thinking that's gonna be part of what he's doing as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what they're called. Okay. Here we go. Oh my god, it's on the flip edge of a page.
Also, as a side note, do you have to be
doesn't tell you.
higher level than any? You have to be higher level than any retainer you end up with.
Yeah.
So,
Or equal.
in
No,
order to have-
yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, they can be equal?
I think that can be equal level. If you're level 1.
Okay. Okay.
It's normally equal level, but yeah, I guess it depends. But in OSE, it's equal. level.
You don't just get a companion. You would have to hire someone normally, and then, they get convinced by you to do it. The only case that's not true is I think if you go through like packs, I feel like if you get if you can pick up a companion through packs, I feel like a strange dude just comes out of the woodwork and is like, "Are you my master?" And like you just get a guy. Like that just I feel like that makes sense. You just get a guy.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I figure I'm just trying to figure out. I just want to know how much money I gotta spend to like get to the point where I have the drip required, and then I can just find a guy that I like.
I totally get that, and I'm failing you on the drip because actually Osric does not give you the values, but Arden Vul does give you values for plenty of magic items. So like get wrecked by me, I guess. All right. I'm gonna say they're pretty good. They gotta be. I mean, at least. I mean, yeah. Frankly,
they're 18 strength. Like that's
Like a
yeah.
plus 3 equivalent, I think you said.
Yeah, they gotta be at least 2,000.
Okay.
For purposes
I'll
of
put
companions.
that as our working value for now.
Yeah.
Which means that I can have up to 2 retainers.
Yeah.
Fucking solid, boys.
Yeah. Yeah, you have
I
an
was
incredible
happy about the strength bonus. Now I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Maybe this also gives you an insight on where you found them, and the importance of what's going on and that kind of stuff. Yeah, for sure. Something to consider. Yeah.
Cool.
But nice. You'll be known for your gauntlets shortly. So awesome. Well, then that's probably it tonight.
Yeah.
Anyone have any theories? Any questions outstanding?
Just want to know what Lizardman. Yeah, I want to know why the Lizardman fled, but
yeah,
they had us.
Their tactics are inscrutable.
Yeah. And we have to get
why that's true.
We have to find some of a knock spell to get through that door.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably like very high level. We have to find a key probably because it's going to be like very high level locked, right?
You're not so you're a thief. You're not a wizard.
Yeah.
So you don't know per se, but I will give it to you that this is not a cheaply made rune door, right?
Okay. I think I would try and describe what I saw to the elf wizard with Eskin, whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Maybe she would have some insights, but I don't know. But
she wonders. Yeah, her theory is that it's a dog of some kind, or I guess it would probably be common enough given the circumstances here. There's a creature called a set animal. But so she offers it might be that, but she's never seen one before, right? So you have to research to confirm whether or not what you see in a book or a drawing or something like that, right? As an action, but she proposes it could be this creature called a set animal.
But it wasn't like the other door. The keyhole just was there, right? It didn't appear, so it wasn't like the other door.
No. Correct, exactly. No, that one was just there.
So it's a question of finding the key, probably, or
someone
powerful enough to open it. But
that's 3 keyholes that we don't have keys for.
These damn keys.
Yeah. Well, you won't go in the damn dungeon. Find a way into the dungeon, and you will.
What are you trying to do, man?
Yeah. Trying to find safer ways in.
Yeah. No, I'm only teasing y'all. Y'all are playing very smart, very prudent. I respect it. Okay.
Well, at least no one died tonight.
Yeah. All right then. And on that note, we'll wrap up for the evening.